before we finish up here, on Limerick, do you just mention it there? Munster is a bear pit. Like, you have 5 teams that will all be, gunning for a place in the All Ireland series. I think Waterford haven't got out of the round robin, if I'm right, in the 3 years it's been there. Limerick are out every year. So have Cork, and Clare, and twice, and Tip the other time. So Waterford the only team. But if you were to call it, who would you say right now is going to come out of Munster, the 3 teams, in 2 months' time?
Jack, have you any easier question at this hour of the day?
Are you looking for what's your favourite Wolf Tone song?
Do you realise I've been talking for the last hour?
Yeah, I'll leave you with this one now. This can be our final question. But honestly,
Limerick.
I'll give you mine. I think Limerick will reach a Munster final. I think Cork will be top 3. And I'd go between Tip and Waterford, and slightly side of Waterford to end that way. Now, call me mad if you want to leave out Clare, who got to an All-Ireland finals, semi-final last year, and Tip, who won all the league games this year. But for me, it's at the moment Limerick, Cork, Waterford is how I call it.
Tip are going very much in the right direction, Jack.
I know, yeah, I know. And so are Waterford last year.
And I would have Tip on it.
Limerick, Tip, and
Cork.
Yeah, I think Limerick and Cork, they've done it before. They know how to do it. 3 out of 3 says a lot. I think Limerick are the undoubted favourites to get out of there. I think it's Cork, and then take your pick. But neither of us are gone for Clare, and
I find it very hard to exclude Clare, Jack. Because on that day, Jack, we possibly, if you ask me that question in about 6 weeks' time, which would be the right time, by the way, for it, not prematurely asking me at this stage, in the aftermath of the league, we might be able to give a more informed answer.
Yeah, but you would have thought last year, after Waterford won the league, that they would be guarantees to finish in the top
Jack,
3.
I was adamant for anyone that listened to me that Waterford wouldn't come out of Munster last year.
Okay, so
after winning the league,
about 60 episodes ago, so it was just over a year ago, around episode 162. For anyone that has the time to go in and fact check that Matt called that Waterford wouldn't get out of Munster after winning, but it's not like it's brilliant for fans to be watching Munster Championship because you have no idea how it's going to go. But it must be a nightmare for management.
Actually, Jack. Somebody that I met on the street and asked me the very same question, and I said Waterford wasn't going to come out. He almost attacked me. That I was mad.
I hope you attacked him then when you ran into him again.
He was shocked to call in the guards that I'd lost it.
Well, that's what you would have thought, but that's what Munster does to these teams. But it's just a side point. At the moment, Limerick are going well. You'd imagine they'll be in a league semi-final at the least, the way they're playing. But we all know for Limerick, it's all about championship. It's all about the All Ireland at the end of the day. But it's good to see them going well. They've already doubled their tally from last year in terms of wins with 2 games to spare. So they're going definitely